Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. In this video, I will be continuing our LeetCode series by solving this question. So question is 496, next greater element 1. So what does the question say? So question is, next greater element of some element x in an array is the first greater element that is to the right of x in the same array. So we have to check to the right and we have to look for the great element. First greatest element. So we have given two distinct zero index integer arrays, nums1 and nums2. When nums2 is a subset of nums2, num1 is subset of nums2. So for each of them, we have to look for a index j such that the nums1 of I is equal to nums2 of j, and determine the next greater element of nums2. If there is no next greater element, we have to return -1. So this was a very complicated explanation. So we have to understand it from the example. So in example here we are given an array nums1 and nums2. So nums1 will be a subset of nums2. So here let's check it one by one. So the first element here is 4. So we have to look for 4 in nums2. So here is 4 and we have to look for its greater element to the right. So to the right there is 2 which is not greater than 4, and there is no element after 2. So we have to return -1. So we have written -1 here. So the second element is 1, and we have to find the one in nums2. So here is 1, and the next greater element after 1 is 3. So we'll return 3. Same as those two. Here is 2, and we have to look for 2 in nums2 array. So here is 2 of nums2, and there is no element after 2. So there is no next greater element. So we have to return -1. So this is the array that we will return. So that was the question. Now let's jump into the solution. So for solution, we will use our stack method. We will initialize a stack of st, and we will initialize an unordered map of int, which will be named empty. So now we will run a for loop for both of those. Int I nums2. We will run it backwards. So we will run till I is positive or 0, and we will decrease the I. We will run a while loop inside it because you have to check for both arrays till the string is not empty. We will run this while loop, not empty, and the stack.top should be less than nums2 of I. So we'll check for each elements of nums2 in the nums1, which will be stacked. So while the will pop out all the elements of stack which is less than nums2. So we'll use pop. Now we'll do the comparison of map of nums2. If it is empty, the stack is empty, then we will return -1. If it is not, then we will reassign this value to stack's top, and we have to push that into our stack. We have to push of nums2 in our stack. So that was the for loop. Now let's build our answer. We will build our answer in vector. We will run a for loop. of int x into the nums1 array, and we'll push every element of x in our answer. Push back map of x, and now we'll simply return our answer. So that was the code. Let's check if it's correct or not. Yes, so it passes all the test cases, and that was a very simple question. So thanks for tuning in.